Om Shanti. Thank you, Rasamani. How is everybody today? Soham, Shivoham, I am divine. Always entertain thoughts like that I am divine. We'll see what a difference it will make in our life. Do not entertain thoughts like, I am a sinner, I am a sinner. I am divine. I am that pure consciousness. Shivoham, Shivoham. I am divine. That divinity who you are is functioning through the three bodies. Physical body, astral body, causal bodies. And everything that we call yoga, all the disciplines, all the different practices that you might be involved in, is really to refine and purify the systems in all these three bodies. Continuously maintaining, refining, purifying. To the extent we are able to do this, that's the extent to which this divine self, the light of the self, you say, can shine forth more and more in its true splendor. In the physical body, it will express as good health. In the astral body, as the prana flowing nicely, the senses, intellect, the mind shining, expressing in its brilliance and its purity, and so on. But that's what yoga is about. Yoga is not self-development, developing the self. The self is already pure and perfect. All you have to do when you say yoga is to remove all the coverings, all the wrong identification, that you are identifying, I am this, I am that, I am that. Instead of that, affirm, I am divine. The body may be experiencing ill health, but then we say, I am sick. You are not sick. You are divine, pure, perfect. The body is experiencing ill health because of not knowing and living up to the laws of health. And the truth is, no matter how much you adhere and you observe, there is the law of karma that you are subject to. The body is subject, body, mind, intellect, all of that is subject to the laws of karma, cause and effect. The soul passing through all these mediums, mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, harvesting all these impressions, experiences. Whatever you are at this moment, you say, I am a human being. It is culmination of all of that. That makes you what you are at this moment, and you're identifying with that. But it's the self, the soul, the Atman that is moving through all of that. And this moment, this very moment, this present moment, all those experiences, we call it karma. What kind of karma? The sanchita karma. And a little portion of that you come every embodiment to express it. That's called prarabdha karma. And that is what determines, that expresses as this body. Every moment it determines how long you will live and so on. And while that is unfolding, you are creating more karma because you may not know how to live your life in a way that will exhaust those karma. This is called agami karma. And that is further added on to the bank balance of the sanchita karma. So in effect, you are like a karma machine all the time, manufacturing karma. Just an elementary understanding of this process, of this law, will help you to live your life in such a way that at least you are conscious of the kind of karma that you are building up. We say, good karma. If you don't know and understand, then we are manufacturing karma and not necessarily good. When you reap bad, you attribute it to something else. You say, oh, it's my karma. It is a bad karma, a karma that is undesirable, and that's what you're reaping. When you experience something good, you say, oh, I've done it. And whenever it is bad, you find something to blame. Somebody, some circumstance, something. Even God you try to blame. You can't find anybody or anything to blame for your bad fruits that you are reaping. God, blame God. All of this is just expression of ignorance. So if you understand that you are creating the karma, only you can reap it. Nobody will reap it for you. So why not create good karma? Karma means action. That's all it means. Good action will give you good result. Bad action will give you bad result. My guru always so simply summarizing it. Hariji, thinking good, doing good, getting good. So simple. If you don't think good, your actions will not be good, you will not get good. What basic things to reflect on. And everybody wants good. They want to reap good. But it's not possible if you don't think good and do good. In fact, that's the only thing that will go with you. Not property, not wealth, not relationships. All of that is there for you to make adjustment in your life, to build up good karma. That determines where you're born, how you're born, in what situation, in what condition. So just an elementary study and understanding of karma, the law of cause and effect, will help you to live your life in a different way. Help you to make adjustment, to live a divine life. Divine life means to unfold who you are, your divinity, that you are divine. You are divine, neither body nor mind, not emotions or intellect. The self, the soul is perfect. Shivoham, Shivoham, Soham, Shivoham. And that is the absolute truth. But you are divine. There is nothing to debate about it. All you need to do is contemplate it, reflect on it. If you want to invent some other truth, then that is your delusion, illusion, and so on. Why should you believe that you are divine? Why believe that you are a sinner? Why believe that you're other than divine? Because you want to choose to do that. I choose to believe that I am divine. All the yogis, all the saints, all the rishis, all the gurus, the enlightened gurus, all the enlightened beings from ancient time, all the scriptures, the enlightened scriptures, all declare the same thing. So why shouldn't I believe it? And the more I reflect on it, the more I contemplate it, the more everything makes sense to me. So I choose to believe that. It makes sense. It's logical to me. It conforms with the scriptures. It conforms to all those who came before me and experience that state of fullness, being involved in the disciplines that will help to unfold that. All is divine. The scriptures tell you all is divine. This whole universe is nothing but a manifestation of the divine. All we need to do is raise your awareness, raise your consciousness higher and higher, and to the extent you're able to do that, that's the extent to which you'll experience this divine on a higher and higher level. It can't be made simpler than that. That's what yoga is about. That's what spiritual life is about. Spiritual life is not supposed to create more delusion, illusion, and superstition in you. You're a sinner, you're a sinner, you're a sinner. You are divine. So, what would it cost you to affirm that and to contemplate that I am divine? It will cost you your ignorance and delusion, illusion, and superstition. If you want to hold on to that, that's a choice you make. Everything about yoga is a step-by-step process, help to unfold this truth. लगा ले प्रेम ईश्वर से अगर तो मोक्ष चाहता है. The poets, the saints, they try to inspire you, express the same truth in so many different ways. If you wish enlightenment, if you wish liberation, You have to give your whole heart and mind to God. Where is this God? Who do I give it to? This God is not to be found only someplace under the earth or someplace up in the sky. He's your very own self. He's the closest thing to you. Nahi wo patal ke andar, nahi wo akash ke upar. So why are you just searching up there, thinking it's under the earth and so on? It's your very own self. That's who you are. You are divine. Just understanding that makes you live your life in a whole different way. Anywhere you are, you can worship God. You don't need a special place for that. You are the moving temple of God. Easiest way, just chant the name. Repeat your mantra. Keep the mantra going. Chant the name. That's the easiest, most practical way of all the time keeping God in your mind. That protects the mind from evil thoughts, negative thoughts, useless thoughts, degrading thoughts, and so on. How much simpler can it be?